let's move on to these Phoenix Suns, man. They on a 10-game winning streak. Are Phoenix back? Is this the Phoenix Suns that people need to worry about? Are they the biggest threat to the Golden State Warriors?
I mean, you know, to be honest, they're kind of overachieving based off of what I expected. I thought they was going to come back down to earth just a little bit and be like a 4th or a 5th seed. But it looks like they're here to stake their claim on the Western crown. So we'll see. I think that they plugged the hole with JaVale McGee. I think that Booker's, took a little bit to get going after that long off season. So it looks like they are going to be our biggest threat, and they're deep. And so I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I still don't take them serious because I know what Chris Paul is in the Western Conference Finals. That's what I do know. So
wow,
not worried about it.
That was very disrespectful. Don't come at my dog Chris Paul ever again.
I told you all about him.
What do you mean? What did you tell us about him? He went to the finals.
I told you.
Okay, he did go to the finals.
Okay,
Giannis just grew up.
And then
Giannis just grew up. They had no answer for Giannis. So
Drew
is
tapped
Chris
that
Paul
ass.
supposed to guard
That's what
Giannis?
It was. Drew
at the end of the day,
he did have a broken hand. I mean,
like come on, bro. At the end of the day,
months go by, and now we get right back on the CP3 bandwagon. Come on now.
At the end of the day, Phoenix Suns is a really, really deep team. They're a great team. They're still building. They're still growing, and they got an amazing leader by the name of Chris Paul. Look, without Chris Paul, this Phoenix Suns team would not be as good as they are. I'm telling you right now. He impacts the game more than just scoring. His floor general, his ability to have IQ and slow the game down, to control the pace of the game. You can't teach these type of things, man. And these are the things that don't go on the scoreboards. These are the things that you don't, the tangibility things that you don't really keep track of, but he has it. He can control the game better than anybody in the NBA. I'm telling you right now.
Book is still the patty.
It doesn't matter. Of course he's the patty now. He's better be. He's younger. You got an older Chris Paul. All his job is to facilitate, control the pace, get players the ball when they need it in the right places and let them perform and produce. That's all you need. That's all you need, man. It's not always about scoring. And I feel like they can give the Warriors a problem. They can. I just don't know if they can shoot consistently, because one thing about the Warriors, it's like a football team that run the ball all game. And all they're doing is breaking you down little by little. That's why the Warriors, when you come to the third quarter, that's one of their best quarters all time. I don't know why, but I do understand why. It's because it's repetition. Eventually, the defense going to get tired. Eventually, the defense going to have defensive lapses, and you're going to continue to get those good looks, and you're going to continue to move. People hate teams that move the ball, and they move the ball the right way. It's one thing just passing it, but moving the ball like the Warriors do, it's hard to keep up because they just you go over there, you out of position, splack it. You got to hope they miss it. That's sometimes how you got to guard the Warriors. Hope they miss, because the way Steve Kerr got that system and that car running, it's smooth groove. And you got Draymond, who as the engine of that thing that keep it flowing, keep it going. Draymond is the flow.
Oh, yeah. See, but I'm not one to give. Well, I'm one to give Steve Kerr a little credit, a little bit. But over the years, like I watched Steve Kerr without the talent, and that offense wasn't jiving like that. You feel me? So that's because when I look at a person that offense has stayed applicable, they just ain't half the talent is like a Pop. Pop offense has been applicable. When they lost Duncan and they brought in DeRozan and they had Kawhi, they were still the Spartans. Warriors lost some pieces and looked sad, but the Warriors were back doing what they do. So when it comes to the Suns, I like the Suns. The thing about the Suns is that this is year 2 together. This is year 2. And all you added was a JaVale McGee, who's going to just rim run, right? And then you bring in a Landry Shamet, who can also shoot the lights out the rock. So now, off the bench, Cam Payne, Shamet, Cam Johnson, and JaVale, now you 9 deep. Versus last year, they was only about 6, 7 deep for the most part. So they have pieces that are that can challenge the Warriors because they can actually go out there and score and shoot the rock too. They got guys that can fill up the bucket, that can go out there. The thing is how dominant will Wiseman be versus Ayton down the line? You know, that's going to be a hell of a young matchup to watch. Can D-Book out-clip or go clip the clip with a Steph? You feel me? And can the other role players do their part? The Bridges is the crowd.
I think the Suns got a good defensive team though. I think they can defend well.
And so I'm saying when you watch ball movement and you watch the Suns are another team with excellent ball movement. They hit you with a pick and roll that goes into a quick slide pass that gets you to react. Then it swing, boom, bucket. Suns are also a team just like the Warriors, who offense is not
just like the Warriors. Come on, man.
I'm talking about as far as ball movement and player movement.
Don't do that.
Suns offense is great in ball movement and player movement. It's not.
They're little brother, and you're gonna see on November 30th how much of a little brother that they are.
I can't wait.
I got CP3. If I'm Steph, I got CP3 in my back pocket. And the thing about the Warriors is we play such a contrasting style of basketball that it's really hard to line up against in the regular season. Everybody else. So you can say what you want about Steve Kerr, and I hate his rotations sometimes, and he's so hard-headed with Jordan Poole. But aside from that, and he hasn't proven to be able to adapt and run a different offense, because when the roster dictated it last year, he didn't do it, right? And maybe you could just argue that he was learning some of our puppies. But long story short, regardless, the Warriors are different. And let me drop the hotness right now, the hot. The Warriors are still eyeing, and I don't want to bet on it this year just yet. I'll let you know. But whether it's this year or whether it's next year, the Warriors still want that 73-9 action. And we are so deep. The fact that Steph and Dre can get away with playing 30 minutes a game or less than, we might actually have some action at it. Let some of these puppies grow right. We coming for that 73-9, baby.
It won't happen again.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.